everybody, this is Mr. Bastard Head with a how-to video on how to clean the tip on your G Pen Micro. The G Pen Micro is the same thing as a Cloud Pen. There's a bunch of other knockoffs, but I would suggest if you're going to get one, get a G Pen Micro or a Cloud Pen. Okay, so I'm going to take off this little tip. They sell these tips, replacement tips, for about 15 bucks a piece on eBay, and I don't see any reason why you should buy a new tip for $15 when you can just clean it out using some household rubbing alcohol. So I have this glass jar that came with my G Pen Micro, and I'm going to take the tip and I'm going to put it in there, and I'm just going to pour some rubbing alcohol right into the top of it. And let that soak. Just like that for a little bit. I want to soften up all that wax that's inside those little vent holes. So I'm going to actually just fill up this whole vial with this rubbing alcohol. I have 99% rubbing alcohol here. That's probably your best bet. If you don't have 99%, then find something with the highest percent possible, because the other percent is water. So you want the water to be evaporated out fully before you go to push the button, or I would let it dry out before I even put it back together onto the battery. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this soak. I'll shake it around a little bit and let this tip soak in this alcohol for about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to take it out and then use my mouthpiece, connect it right here, and then blow through it. Blow out. You don't want to suck alcohol into your mouth. And dry it off with a napkin, and if needed, soak it again. Keep on blowing out through it. You gotta get that airflow back through those little vents. Plug one vent and blow out through it, and then plug the other vent and blow out through it. See the little vents on the side? Those are the air intake holes. So I'm just gonna let this soak about 10 minutes, check on it. It might take about a half an hour to get it all clean. Once we do get it all clean, you want to put your G Pen back together. Now, like I said, make sure that it's dry. I don't know, if there's alcohol in there and you push that button, it might catch on fire. It might damage the pen, so you've got to be real careful. Also, one thing I noticed when using the alcohol, there's a little gasket right here on the tip that creates the air seal, and the alcohol will dry out that gasket, and then the tip won't want to go on very well. It gets stuck. So what I figured out is take a little bit of vegetable oil. I got a little vegetable oil in this cap right here. Dab it on your finger and then rub it on the inside of the tip. That way you won't have any problem sliding that on there, and it'll actually prime that little rubber gasket in there. So once you get it back together and make sure that it's completely dry in there, you're back in business, and you don't have to spend $15 on a new tip for your G Pen Micro. Got it? Alright, that's your how-to video on how to clean your G Pen Micro. Mr. Bastardhead. Thank you.